Hey guys, so I just wanted to show you real quick that recently when I was cleaning out my train case, I have two Z palettes. I have a zebra and a cheetah one. And I had some eyeshadows in there that I got rid of just because they were old, not used, that kind of thing. And I condensed one of them, so I have a zebra one still in my train case, but then I decided to use my cheetah one, of course my favorite one, for my personal collection. I was like, well, how can I utilize this? And it's just perfect because my old MAC palette, I have the classic black opaque one, not the see-through one they have nowadays. It broke a long time ago, the hinge, so I have to put a rubber band around it so it doesn't open and all the eyeshadows fall out. And I figured, well, this is a perfect time to put all my MAC eyeshadows in a Z palette. So, and it's also the perfect excuse because look at this. Look at how many more MAC eyeshadows I can buy. And I know that it's sticky and gross over here. That's from like heat and residue and whatever. I plan to use Goo Gone on that someday, maybe, but have not yet. Anyways, so I just thought I would kind of update you. I think I've showed you my updated MAC eyeshadow collection before, but I just want to show you how I put it in my Z palette and how I organize it, and these are all my MAC eyeshadows. So I want to eventually put, like, where they're placed, what they're called, because I still don't remember every single shade, because I'm not a MAC addict, so I don't remember. So bear with me. This is... That's the other thing with Z palettes. They like fling around really easily, but it's whatever. So I have Brulee, which is this matte, great highlight shade. Floof, which is an awesome shimmery highlight shade. Naked Lunch, which was my first MAC eyeshadow ever, and obviously the one I've used the most and my favorite. Then this is All That Glitters, which I had to order online because when I had finished my 15 pan palette, that was the only one not in stores, and so I had to go on a hunt. Then this one is Kid, which is the shade I use for super duper duper natural look or my blending out shade, so that like blends any look out when I'm using MAC eyeshadows. Then this shade is a soft brown. That's another that can blend it out, so like it's kind of like if I were to use this in the crease, which is Swiss chocolate, but we'll get there. This would blend it out, then this would blend it out. That's how you get like an amazing gradual effect. Then this is Sable, which is a really cool shade. That's actually what's lining my lower lash line today. Don't know if you could tell. This is Satin Taupe, I believe. Yes. Just, you have to have an amazing taupe in your collection, just period. I don't care what brand it is, but taupe is a staple. And then Woodwinked is what is on my eyes today. This has always been the coolest shade that I have from them, just because it looks so coppery and subdued in the palette, and when you put it on your eyes, this is dry, this is not wet application, and it's just this amazing gold, bam, in your face, like natural taking a step up, but not too in your face. Like, it's just the coolest look ever. And then, like I said, that is Swiss Chocolate, which was my second eyeshadow I think I ever purchased from MAC, just because I wanted a crease shade to go with my Naked Lunch. And then this is Trax. It's a really cool shade because it's purple with like gold flecks, and it's just, it adds the coolest flair. Like, this bottom row is my cool, like, let's add a little bit of color but not go overboard row. So this is Expensive Pink, which is just cool, coppery pink color. Again, not in your face, but you can get like a flamingo kind of look with it. It's cool. And then Amber Lights. Now that is an intense gold. I mean, you think Woodwinked is intense? Amber Lights is like crazy. I remember when I was first starting with makeup, and Amber Lights was like the one I was dying to have, but for some reason it took me forever to get. I don't know why. Then Cranberry, which Eiley was so awesome to send this to me a couple of Christmases ago. So that's a fun one to just... You can't go overboard with red because you don't want your eyes to look bloodshot and like you were drinking all night, but Red's fun to play up around the holidays, and red is a fun way to warm it up and get a little color in there without it being too in your face. And then the last one I have is Stars and Rockets, and that is just this purple color, and that one's like kind of crazy. I don't use that much, but when I'm feeling out there, that's the color. So basically, how I differentiate these, I kept them the same in here as they were in the 15-pan palette just because I liked how I organized them. These are my highlight shades for the most part, or like the lightest shades, you know, because this is a blending shade. And then the middle row are like the lid shades, the neutral shades. Middle row are like the neutral / lid shades. You know, what you'd use the most on your lid, or like Swiss chocolates in my crease usually. They're just the mid-tone range, neutral colors. And then the bottom, like I said, is where I have the colors that I don't reach for as much, but they just add a little flair without being too overboard. See, this is why a Z palette stinks for MAC eyeshadows, because they fall out. But I still love how it looks, because it's like, woo, now I got my Cheetah palette with my MAC shadows, and they're not in a broken palette, which is a great plus. And it just looks cooler. So, yeah, this is one of the original Z palettes. I know they've come out with so many new patterns and styles now. They have like quads, they have the raised ones you can put domed and mineralized products in. I mean, this was just when they were bare bones, like you got what you got. I've had these for years. They're great palettes. I mean, they're 20 bucks for an empty palette, which really stinks, but look at what you get. They have a strong magnet in them, besides, you know, for MAC shadows, and good size, and they're adorable. So I would recommend Z palettes, and I recommend MAC eyeshadows, because, I mean, who doesn't? Anyways, so hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Let me know what videos you want to see in the future, and I'll be sure to do those. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.